YouTube family? So apparently young Dolph's situation has reached another altitude than we've seen previously before. In the young Dolph case, you can literally see that a lot of things are going haywire, a lot of things are going messed up for damn near everybody involved. Now hit the like button for me as I continue on. Now Dolph, we know the legendary Tennessee rapper, Memphis rapper that is, legendary rapper that is, supposedly lost his life to the likes of Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, and Mr. Cornelius Smith, or associate, and the other guy who's on the dash, doing the dash, on the run, Mr. Shondell Barnett, who they can't find because Indiana let him go and forgot to extradite him. Well, the young Dolph situation is taking a spin because in the case, we know about lawyers not being seen for Straight Drop, but Cornelius Smith has a high profile one. But in this scenario, in this situation, you got the video being played allegedly in court. Let's continue on and start the show the right way so we can carry on. Now, I'm obligated to share information with you guys as a journalist when it's given to me behind the scene, if it looks substantial enough. So this is allegedly, but at the same time, you got to talk about it involving in the case. My personal opinion to what's going on is a whole lot of ifs and whats and whatever, but information got to me and carrying on in this case of the young Dolph situation, and a lot of people are telling me, well, the case is being shown through court as a situation where the culprits, the alleged culprits that is, are going to be found guilty just based on evidence of videos being played in court. There's an alleged video played in court that can deem the parties involved guilty of the situation. Now this could be damning, especially because Straight Drop hasn't hired an attorney yet. He was appointed an attorney. If you guys don't know, Straight Drop was appointed. Let me get the name if I can. Straight Drop was appointed by the judge who gave him an attorney, a state attorney, appointed attorney, Juni Ganguli, to represent Straight Drop. Now he said, I'm going to appoint an attorney for you, sir, and if you and your family decide to hire another private lawyer at some other point, you may certainly do so, and I will remove the lawyer, but I'm going to appoint a private attorney for you, sir, said Judge Lee Coffey. Now this thing can spiral out of control as far as if you don't have a good representation, and it's already messed up if you didn't retain your own attorney. The state has every reason to find these guys guilty to make the city look good. You have no choice. It's political, and some weird ways it's a moral compass thing. Like, how many higher sitting officials can just let the man go away like that, even if he was innocent? That's why I said it was unfortunate for Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith and Shondell Barnett if they was innocent, because this is a high profile case. It's not trying to presume them innocent and then find them guilty. No, they see them guilty. It's up to them three counterparts to presume themselves innocent, and Shondell Barnett already got off to the wrong foot. As y'all can see, this man did the race, he did the dash. I mean, bruh, man just literally is gone, and they don't know where he is. Indiana can't find him. Indiana had arrested him around January 11th. They let him go on the 12th. Why they let him go? Well, maybe because the charges at the time and the situation at the time didn't merit for them to keep him long. You know what I mean? He was only being charged with accessory as being the driver to drive Justin Johnson away. But now he's wanted. They got proof that Buddy was involved in the situations as well. He was there during Macadia's Bakery when young Dolph unfortunately lost his life. Now you having a lot of situations like this, a lot of breaking news of this situation, ups and down. And I know you guys do remember the breaking news when they said and claimed they made the arrest.
Highway 42 in Indiana. So we contacted the Great Lakes, U.S. Marshals Great Lakes Regional Fugitive Task Force and asked for their assistance. And so through a coordinated effort, they were able to stop a vehicle as it pulled into a truck stop in Brazil, Indiana, just outside of Terre Haute. And Justin Johnson was safely taken into custody. And I just want to also give credit to the Indiana State Police.
Boy, you know why they said safely, because you know if you catch the Dolph, what you call it, alleged killers or whatever, folks in them is going to try to do the ups and downs and everything. If you guys don't know about the release, I'll also play that release video for y'all.
There is an active warrant for first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder for a third suspect. Tonight in the young Dolph murder case, there is an active warrant for first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder for a third suspect.
Shondell Barnett was in the car when U.S. Marshals arrested the murder suspect Justin Johnson in Indiana last month. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre found out Barnett was in jail but was freed.
In January, U.S. Marshals arrested Justin Johnson, one of two men Memphis police named as their main suspects in the murder of young Dolph, at a gas station in Indiana. Marshals said Shondell Barnett was in the passenger seat of the car Johnson was driving. After the announcement of Johnson's arrest, law enforcement in Shelby County told the media Johnson and Barnett would soon be extradited back to Shelby County to face charges. Johnson made it back to Shelby County a few days after his arrest. According to jail and court records, Shondell Barnett never made it.
This is Jeremy Pierre from Fox 13.
I called the Clay County Sheriff's Office in Indiana, where Barnett was in custody. Clay County told me they released Barnett on January 21st. I called the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, who confirmed the warrant for Barnett included charges of murder and attempted murder is active. I've also reached out to Shelby County General Sessions Court to learn what's next for Barnett. According to the Memphis Police Department, the U.S. Marshal Service issued the warrant. I reached out to the U.S. Marshal Service about the warrant. They told me on January 11, 2022, which is the day they arrested Barnett, they issued a warrant for Barnett's arrest for accessory after the fact. Because that investigation is still open, they said they cannot comment further. We are working to find out where Barnett may be and if he'll still face those charges here in Shelby County. In Memphis, at 201, Jeremy.
Involved in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph is still on the run. He was arrested in Indiana, released, and then never brought back to Memphis for extradition. Action News 5's Ariana Poindexter has been digging into this case and joins us in the studio with the very latest. Ariana.
Well, Kanji, Shondell Barnett was arrested in Indiana on January 11th, but released on January 21st without extradition to Memphis. I've been reaching out to different law enforcement agencies all day, working to find out what led to his release. It's been 4 months since Memphis rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed outside a local cookie shop. Since then, 2 suspects have been arrested in connection to his murder, and now a warrant is out for a third suspect, Shondell Barnett. Barnett is charged with being an accessory after the fact to first-degree murder after allegedly helping Justin Johnson, one of the men accused of killing young Dolph after the murder. Deputies in Clay County, Indiana say Barnett and Johnson were arrested on January 11th at a truck stop. Johnson was extradited to Memphis, while Barnett was released on January 21st. Action News 5 reached out to the U.S. Marshals, Memphis Police, and Shelby County District Attorney General Amy Ryrick to clarify why Barnett was let go. When asked at a press conference Thursday,
There's enough of that shit out here for everybody. That's why they mad, man. That's why they mad. That's why they mad, man.
It's Smith's family for quite some time now, a couple of weeks now. Justin Johnson, he again showed up today with no lawyer hired on. He requested more time from Judge Lee Coffey. Judge Lee Coffey denied that request and then appointed him Judy Ganguly. Judy Ganguly, he's no stranger to high-profile cases. As we spoke to Judy Ganguly after the judge appointed him to represent Justin Johnson, and he basically told us that he's ready for the challenge. of taking on this case. We also spoke with Assistant District Attorney Paul Hagerman about the case and where it will now go.
Is already past ready for justice in this case, as numerous other cases too. The system has to work, and we got to give it time to work.
Well, it'd be just like any other case that we handle here, and we made our statement this morning by entering this not guilty plea. We'll get all the evidence together, and we'll vigorously fight these charges.
The best case outcome would be to get an acquittal at trial. Not everybody gets convicted. People thought Shara Wright was going to serve life in jail, but she's not.
Judge Lee Coffey gave the option to Justin Johnson to still hire on his own attorney. However, Junie Ganguly told me he's ready to take on this very challenging case. Both men, Cornelia Smith and Justin Johnson, will be back in criminal court March 24th. Reporting here at 201, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
Now, Justin Johnson will actually appear in General Sessions Court on Monday for an unrelated charge. Justin Johnson and